So guys, the big FUD around Germany, Mt. Gox, and all of that stuff might actually be over. What do we need to do to make profit in this market? Because I'm going to show you exactly what I've been doing and how we just made another lovely chunk of profit overnight. First of all, guys, if you've been enjoying the content, please help me by just smashing the like button down there. Let's push this video above 400 likes. It really helps them get out to more people. And that's all I ask in return for these daily pieces of content. Now, if we jump over to CoinMarketCap, we can see right now what's happening. Bitcoin up 2.85%, Ethereum up 5%. So we are going to be discussing my trades, which right now I have a trade in $3,000 profit, $600 profit, and $1 profit. But we did close out a lot of profit out of our trades recently, but I have opened up another one. So you're going to want to stay tuned for why I've done that and whether or not it's time for you guys to do it. But let's check out the Bitcoin price action here so we can figure this out. So yesterday we were looking, we did have another quick wick down below our support, but as we've been talking about on the channel, these sorts of wicks are there to liquidate and to hit people's stop losses, right? Because then the big boys can come in and buy up as much Bitcoin as they possibly can. As we can see here, new Bitcoin whale stacked at 57,000, $2.5 billion, guys. 44,000 Bitcoin has been stacked while everyone else was panicking, okay? Everyone else has been panicking. Look at the weekly charts. Everything is down significantly, and this whale and a lot of other whales are still buying this dip. Now, this morning, of course, we still have red across the board for altcoins. Why can we tell this? Well, Bitcoin season is still very much in effect. We are moving out though, guys. We're finding some resistance, but we are moving out of Bitcoin season. It's my belief that we will hit an altcoin season again. It's coming. We just need to be patient. You can see when we head into Bitcoin season on this chart, we do head out of it and it comes next. All right, guys, Bitcoin rainbow chart telling us that right now is still a buy according to history. So looking at this, we have broken 56,700 here. What we want to do now is break 58,300 and then start fighting with this resistance up at 60,000. That's what I'm watching now, but I actually don't have any Bitcoin trades specifically open at this moment because we took a bunch of profit and I had a stop loss which was hit last night. So I broke even on after I took a bunch of profit. But we do have something that's happening very nice right now. So the dominance came up to retest our support, and now it is being rejected, which is good for, again, our altcoins, right? That's what we want to happen. So if we look at what's going on today, this is the Bitcoin chart, but I want to look at Ethereum and Solana because those are the ones we have our trades open on. So last night I opened up a trade on Ethereum. I already had a trade open that I've had open for a long time. This is currently in a loss, 5%, $160, but actually just $0 right now. It's 160 cost for funding as I've had it open for a while. So there is a very pivotal point we are on right now for Ethereum. And it sits exactly where we are, about 3,050, all right? Because we may have very well put in a double bottom here. So we want to break right here, 30.50. That's what we're trying to break. I actually preempted this by opening a trade at 2,992. I alerted this in my Patreon. You can see this morning we're in 241% profit. Very nice profit there. But if we jump back over here and I move myself out, you can see we are down a little bit from when I did that. But what I did was I actually closed out some profit and then I moved my stop loss. So I can only make profit on that trade now. But if this breaks, if this 30.50 breaks, I think we can very easily travel fast up to 3,250. And that'd be a very nice trade. You can see here I have a $100,000 long position on Ethereum, which right now is actually completely risk-free. So if you do want to stay up to date when I do these sorts of trades, come and join the Patreon. The link is down in the description. And if you do want to trade on MARGEX, you can do so. $10,000 of deposit bonus right now. But what's cool about this is I'm actually using AVAX as my collateral. So I've made 51 AVAX in this trade. That was the same as my Bitcoin trade. So by trading leverage on MARGEX, I'm actually stacking my AVAX back, which is absolutely awesome. And one of the only places you can do that. And another key to MARGEX is no KYC, no VPN. Sign up from anywhere in the world. But of course, you need to follow the rules and regulations in your own countries. Now let's jump over to Solana here. So we have Solana doing something very interesting. What I told you guys was when we reached this region here, this support that we tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, I thought that was an opportunity. So when we came down to retest it, I did get into a long here, and then I got stopped out of that long, and then we came back down again. So I actually got into another long. And since then, we have bounced perfectly off this support. And now we are heading upwards. You can see I have another long position. We can see right now, we are yet to break into our resistance. So what I want to see is us break the 150 mark. Now we're trying again. So our first line we want to break is 144. Quite a nice setup here. You can see we've made a higher low. So potentially a trend change there for Solana. Go through what's been going on, right? Van Eck and 21 shares amend their Ethereum ETF filings to the SEC. Neither filings included a specific launch date, but it did say as soon as possible. We can also see Bitwise filed its own amended registration on the 3rd of July, and experts predict that other companies will follow in the next 7 days. So lots of companies coming in for the Ethereum ETF, which I believe is going to be a massive catalyst for Ethereum. So therefore, I have a $100,000 Ethereum trade to capitalize on this if the market gets excited, because I believe that it will get excited. Could be wrong, but I think that this is an absolutely awesome opportunity. You can see if we, from where I got in trade up to here, did that, it'd be a $28,000 profit if we got up to where we were when the news was launched, which I think is definitely possible. I think it's going to be a slow move upwards because I think people are basically not expecting it to do any good. But once it gets announced, I think there's going to be a nice move upwards, a big violent move upwards. In that violent move upwards, I can take profits from the trade as it's short term. There's going to be a big week for crypto. If the Ethereum ETF gets approved and it starts trading this week, it will really kickstart the biggest altcoin season in crypto history. Let's talk about the Germany FUD, right? They had 52,000 Bitcoin. This is why I think it's actually over. In its possession, it had 52,000 Bitcoin in its possession. The holdings are now down to 23.8, down from 39.8 yesterday, right? Down almost, 15,000 Bitcoin in one single day, down more than 50% in their entire holdings. And people thought that this was going to destroy the price. But look at the price of Bitcoin, right? Look at the price of Bitcoin. It's still significantly up. In fact, we're pushing upwards and they sold 15,000 yesterday. So guys, remember what I was saying. It is all about market sentiment. It's the feeling that the market has around the news, not the news itself. Okay, it's not the actual selling of the Bitcoin because we have enough buyers to sustain the price. What it is the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, which turns into panic, which turns into leveraged people going against the market. Then those leveraged people getting liquidated. Then the price going down because of those liquidations and stop losses being hit. Then finally a capitulation, and then you have the bounce. So hopefully this is the low. Whether or not it definitely is, I do not know yet, but I do think that it could be the low. That's why I'm getting into these positions, but making sure I have stop losses, making sure if I'm buying on the spot, I understand that we could go significantly lower. That's why I'm not putting all my money into the market. I'm dollar cost averaging. So if we do head down to the $45,000 region, Solana, for example, goes beneath 100, I can buy more. That's the plan here. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. I'm not telling you guys what to do. Don't follow me. Do your own research, all right? ETFs, US ETFs, by 5,200 Bitcoin just yesterday. BlackRock, 3,300. Fidelity, 1,000. Grayscale, the biggest outflows we've seen this year, 450 Bitcoin. Bitwise, 195 Bitcoin. So I think that things are looking pretty good right now, guys. We got $7 billion of liquidations at 64,000. That makes me so bullish. 64,000 is right here, just above this, what will be resistance, right? So if we make it up to this resistance soon, $7-8 billion of liquidations just in a move of 11%. Bitcoin's done moves like that in a single day before, many times. And this could actually literally destroy the shorters and the bears in the short term. So I'm actually quite bullish. I think that that's going to happen, right? The greed and fear index is probably not still as scared as it was the other day. Oh no, still as fearful as it was the other day. And guys, This is the opportunity that I've been talking about. Hopefully this is the bottom, but every other time we get into extreme fear and fear, we bounce right back up. You can see we're in extreme fear here. Every other time in history, we bounce right back up, and it has always in history proven to be an absolutely amazing buying opportunity. All right, guys. So take care. Make sure you get this opportunity and you do the best with it, whether or not it's doing nothing at all and just sitting on your bags, or if you think the price is going to go down, take some profits, short the market, put your money where your mouth is. If you do want to trade on another exchange, BTCC, it's also no VPN, no KYC. It's been trusted by millions for over 13 years. And the best thing about this is you can get a 10% deposit right now. So any amount of money up to $100,000 that you put onto the exchange, you're going to get 10% back. So you can make $10,000. You can then trade with that. You can make your money with that. Like, absolutely awesome opportunity here. And yeah, all of the links will be down there in the description if you guys want to sign up to any exchange that I personally use. With that said, hopefully I provide some value, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.